Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be, a ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nice interception, well timed. It's skewed. Haaland! Forwards and with intent. He's in plenty of space here. It's an errant pass. Courtois with the clearance. He's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, perfectly measured that. Great hit! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Santos are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe. Pedri. Neymar. Now it's Szoboszlai. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Messi. And he welcomes it in. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's Neymar. He was under real pressure there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That could spell trouble. Pedri. Time and again they are repelled. Tchouaméni. He can run onto that.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Neymar. Oh, that's clever. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! It's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Played back in. Great work on the overlap. Again the flag's up. That is ended up in no man's land. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Haaland. Tchouaméni. Alaba. He's through here. Now it's Mbappe. And the flag has stayed down. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. They're taking a moment to consider their options. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Haaland! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Chouameni
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Messi. No way through. Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. And the ball's a good one here. Marquinhos is there to clear. And that's been won straight back. And there is the half-time whistle. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And the second half gets underway. Mbappe, and that's been intercepted. Now he's off and running.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Casemiro. That's Rudiger. And he's lost his man here. Big chance! Cleared away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Llorente, Saliba, Szoboszlai, and that's another good win of the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. Chouameni, and it's Neymar. Messi. Oh, great ball! Can he put it away? Marquinhos can get it clear. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And here's Messi. He's gone to goal! Magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
He's looking to set free a runner. He's found a way through. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Marquinhos getting this one clear.
Santos are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Vermeeren. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Haaland, chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substituição no time do Santos.
Corner number 2 then.
Camisa 8, camisa 22, camisa 9, camisa 24. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 19.
That was very necessary.
Camisa 20.
Santos are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Marquinhos. Courtois gets it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Timber is charging up on the overlap. Pass somewhat off target. Fiddles it through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ball is over the line.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
No, that's been intercepted. And he's intervened well there. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Paulinho. Talisca. And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think that early goal feature pretty much decided everything. It dictated an awful lot of how the game was going to unfold, and in the end we weren't left with any surprises. It worked out as we thought.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be. A ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. And already we're underway here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Haaland, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed.
Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here. Santos with the corner, there first. Great chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Gets his pass away. Szoboszlai stood his ground strongly. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Neymar. Mbappe. He might be in here! And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Szoboszlai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. So nearly the perfect ball. Robertson gets it away. Llorente. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Big header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Haaland! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Throw it. He's gone forward. That's a little off target. Timber. Oh, perfectly measured that. This might spell danger. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's being shifted off it. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe! Up he goes! In he goes again! Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
No, again there's no way through. Haaland. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Szoboszlai. And here's Haaland. Spread it left. Mbappe. Robertson gets it away.
Minuto de acréscimo.
Szoboszlai. And the counter is on. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Belts one. Alaba is there to clear. Chouameni. Mbappe. Haaland. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Mbappe. Llorente.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Pedri. He's picked his way through. Timber defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Santos appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Defending was strong and firm.
Público
Szoboszlai.
presente na partida de hoje.
Neymar.
8.855 espectadores.
Gets a good foot in there. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Lobbed in behind. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this. Santos are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Pedri, and that's been intercepted. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substituição no time do Santos.
Corner number 2 then.
Camisa 22. Camisa 9. Camisa 8. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 11.
Make sure that's not getting through. And
Camisa
now a sudden
21.
chance to counter.
Camisa 94. Substituição
That's
em
gone loose.
andamento.
It's Neymar! It's in! Santos are all square. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Santos. Talisca! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too. Santos merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Goes forward. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Oh, super chance! He has done it! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or, dare I say, throw it away now.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, they could break here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That has been cut short. Mohamed Salah. Neymar. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And for Miran.
Foram indicados
Kimmich.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
Llorente. Cross into the box. Deftly away. Santos with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not, we'll see.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. Desperate defending required here. And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
A good show, Peter. A good show of character, a good show of resilience. This is a team that was never going to be intimidated by the crowd and their opposition, and it was thoroughly professional.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And Romario! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ronaldinho, Hullet, can he put it away? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a decent clearance. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was...
He's had a hit! And it's come back out to him. Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is a brilliant interception. That's a little off target. Now it's Son Heung-min. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Aimed in towards the centre. Kimmich is there, and he can get that clear. And there's green grass ahead of him. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Hullet. Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Romario. Great defending, strong and determined. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Oh, good spread. Mateus. Roberto Carlos. Van der Vaart. Costa Curta cuts it out. Ronaldinho. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. David Villa. Now it's Son Heung-min. Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Hullet. And the shot! Goal! Ajax! And they're back in front. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Ajax get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mateus did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Son Heung-min. And the shot! They've scored! They're level in a Trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
This is promising. He's Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? He gets big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Romario! And Messi! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Ajax with the corner, they're first.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for options for movement. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Ajax playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No reported change to either side during the break. Kvaratskhelia. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Mateus. Might be danger here. Van der Vaart was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. Now it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great challenge, time to perfection. It's their second corner of the game. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Vardiol. David Villa. Van der Vaart. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rodri. Some really good ball movement. David Villa. There's big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van der Vaart. Mateus. And it's Ronaldinho.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi. Oh, what great shot! Sticks it away! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Neymar. Well, that looks a good ball through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's there to belt it away. That's a sharp pass. He could be in here. Romario. Roberto Carlos delivers. Oh, what a climb! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Vardio. Good work on the right flank here. Oh, good ball! Romario! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ajax have their third corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Romario. Great position. He's had a shot. That's another chance. Goal! Ajax! And that is what they came to see. What they demanded to see. His first. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Ajax go into the lead.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10. Neymar.
Rodri.
El dorsal 17.
Well played. That
Villa.
has snuffed out the
El
danger.
dorsal 21. El
Keep
dorsal
calm
9.
and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20. El dorsal 7.
Ribéry.
El dorsal 13. El dorsal 14.
Climbs up big.
Se va a realizar un cambio de
Vieira
jugadores.
clears. Can he finish? Should have equalised.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now to maintain it.
Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Always onto this. And he's gone looking for safety. Neymar. Passes short and sharp. And here's Neymar. And Mateus. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Neymar. That's gone for a throw-in. Mbappe. He's got tall. And yes, it's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Terrible error, duly punished.
Gol del Ajax. Marcó en el minuto 87 el dorsal 10. Messi.